Hi all, I'm Neldz, solo parent and hardworking mom. Have you ever lay or sat up in the bed staring at the ceiling while your heart is heavier than your eyelids? That was me, Neldz, solo parent last night. A solo parent, a hardworking mom. And let me tell you, sleep didn't even knock at my door. I want you to stay with me in this talk because what I am about to share isn't just about me not sleeping. It's about the battle of every solo mom who wakes up tired, who carries the weight of children and bills on her shoulders, and who still dares to dream for her kids' future. Last night was supposed to be like any other. I tucked my daughter in, I washed the dishes. I checked my phone for messages that never came because who's really checking in on me? I lay down thinking I would drift off to sleep, but the truth is my mind became a battlefield. Bills to pay, rent due, school projects, groceries, and the one thought that never leaves. Will I ever be enough for them and for me? Solo parents, do you feel me? The silence at night isn't peaceful. It's loud. It screams at you. It reminds you of what you lost or what you never had. And in that silence, I couldn't close my eyes. People love to say, Nels, you're so strong. I admire you. But let me tell you the truth, being strong is exhausting. It's not a superpower, it's survival. I wake up at 5 a.m., prepare breakfast, and send the daughter to training, hustle at work, come home, cook, clean, and still somehow smile during evening chats. But last night, I broke down tired, exhausted, and in heavy thoughts. My pillow coughed the tears I didn't want my daughter to see. My strength had an expiration date and it arrived at midnight. When you are a solo parent, your questions don't stop at what's for dinner? They are bigger. Am I raising my kids right? Will they resent me for the things I couldn't give? Will I ever find love again or will my heart stay locked behind responsibilities? These questions run laps in my head faster than any lullaby could calm. Every tick of the clock mocked me. Another minute of rest stolen and not returning. Somewhere between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., something happened. I stopped fighting the silence. I let the tears fall. I whispered a prayer, not for a partner, not for money, but for strength to endure another day. In that moment, I realized sleep may not come, but peace can. When you surrender the battle to God, to the universe, to whatever you believe in, you discover you are not as alone as you feel. There are many experiencing the same sleepless night or more. I remembered my kids don't need a perfect mom. They need a present mom, and no sleepless night can take that away from me. The alarm went off at 6 a.m. I hadn't slept. My eyes were swollen. My body begged me to stay in bed. But then, tiny footsteps ran to me. Little arms hugged me, and a voice said, "Good morning, Mom." That was the sleep I didn't get. That was the dream that became reality. My daughter is my sunrise after the darkest nights. So, to every solo parent, hardworking mom, or anyone who feels sleepless from life's burdens, listen to me. You are not weak because you cry. You are not failing because you're tired. You are not alone, even when the bed feels empty. Yes, I couldn't sleep at all last night, but I woke up with something better than rest. I woke up with purpose. If you ever had a night where you couldn't sleep at all, maybe it wasn't insomnia. Maybe it was your soul reminding you of how strong you really are. Thank you for subscribing, watching, and donating to my channel. We are family. See you next episode.